Hello everyone, and welcome here to our crab group. Essentially our second group of semifinalists facing off here, guys. So excited to be bringing you guys all the action here. Our second group of teams battling for those top 8 spots to move in and join our previous placements from the mermaid group, guys. So let's go ahead and get started on this one here. Match 1 has already started. You see planes in the sky. We're having a look at our team list real fast. Just giving you guys an idea of who is playing in this one. We're looking at Team 3 right now. It's Nebula. Team 4, Extreme Ice NA. Team 5, Energy Galaxy. Team 6, Seven Sky Official. Team 7, Ventru Inc. Team 8, Old Gangsters, the OGs. Team 9, AGG V2. Team 10, Royals of War. Team 11, Apex Predators. Also, wow, they're running that Extreme Slayers tag right there. Interesting. Team 12 going to be Sinners. Team 13 is going to be Rigged Esports. Team 14, Durango. Team 15, BIS Esports. Team 16, Control. Good to see Control in this one. One of my OG orgs that I've worked with in the past. Team 17, Silence. Team 18, Team 6. Team 19, Chefs. And Team 20, The Real Gangsters. We got some action going on here to the south. Let's go check and see what's happening out here with Team 18, Team 6, and Team 5, NRG Galaxy. We got these two teams out here, and Primor's taking shots at one another. Fate trying to hit Jail over across the way there. It looks like Pachinki has got Silence over there, and Old Gangsters out here just outside of Gatka. We got Royals of War and Seven Sky Official. And it looks like these are the main 3 areas of contest right now. All right, this member of NRG here got hit a few times, had to back off. We are going to come back to that situation. Let's just have a look at these other fights that are developing over here. Nice shots. Jesse from Royals of War gets that knock and thirst on Sasuke. Had a little bit of help from their teammate over here. The other Royals of War members are here fighting it out. Nice shots there. Aragod takes down Doki. Venom got knocked too. And Seven Sky Official facing an early elimination here in round 1. Absolutely not what they wanted to see. And you see Sishir here has a Uzi in hand. Not the best weapon to take long shots. Has the Kar 98 as a backup. Most likely no scope on it. And most likely a 4v1 situation incoming. Gonna pull out that double barrel shotty. Oh, Sishir missed his shots, albeit narrowly. All right, let's see. OG and SIL out here. Team 17, Silence. Team 8, Old Gangsters, also known as the OGs. We got Team 6 and NRG. That fight, one of them getting a knock down there in Primorsk. Oh, good shots there. Katana actually hit a few of those on Khatri. Gonna move back and regroup with the rest of the team. Kidu sitting up here looking from this high ground, looking for an angle. Definitely feeding his team plenty of good information. You see Nick from Silence was able to get picked up. All right, NRG and Team 6 are advancing their fight. We're going to come back to this fight out in Pachinki. Looks like those two are just kind of watching and waiting, looking for an angle. No teams outright pushing one another just yet. Galaxy from NRG is down. Should be able to get picked up here. Kidu got a knock on Katana. We saw Kidu was holding on to one of those rooftops. Looks like they were able to find an opening and get a knock on one of these members. Spec from NRG is moved around back behind here, looking to suppress Starboys. Might he be able to see Drag over across the way there? No, maybe not. All right, we're going to come back to that, guys. I do want to see one of these fights end. Oh, Sin from Silence gets taken down there. Oh, geez, push that building. Kidu's still holding on to a nice spot up above here. T6 and Energy down there. That's definitely been a good back and forth 2v3 situation here with Nick and Katana. Oh no, they have 3 total, excuse me. Oh, Sinners and Nebula going at it. That's out here in South Georgia Pool. Parador YOLOing some shots there through the foliage, thinking that they had an angle. All right, we're going to come back to this. You see these guys are silent, are backing off a little bit, giving some space. Opium and Mai are both down here for Nebula. And we also have Durango in the area too. See, Josh just got hit with some good damage. Nebula not in good position here. Pixie Dust was getting hit from a more than one angle. Nebula will actually be able to get out of that situation. At least one of their members. Pixie Dust, yes, they'll be able to get out of there too. All right, it looks like T6 down to the south did end up winning their fight. Nice job to them. Actually, let's just go double check. Oh no, wait, they still have one more member of NRG here. Spec. Just had Fate go down. All right, Spec gonna stay back and just look for an angle here. We'll keep an eye on the kill feed to see if they are able to get a knock on one of those members, if they are able to survive and fight another day. Nick looking over towards the rest of the old gangsters. Durango next to somebody over here. Who's Durango near? Oh, no, I guess it was just, I thought we had a team kind of lower over here on this Mount Everest spot. But yeah, you see that's not happening just yet. Although Watch going to try to take some long shots down towards these guys down in Georgie Crates. For the most part, it does look like we're just going to have long shots being traded between those two teams for now. Looking over here at Yasnaya, we do have Team 13 Rigged Esports here next to Team 20, the Real Gangsters. T6 did just finally get a thirst on one of his NRG members. Spec is still standing, though. Kiddu on silence. Nick is Emperador, last two standing. Oh, Emperador is down. And that is it. Old Gangsters will take out Silence to hold on to Pachinki. Ooh, up here to the north outside of Severny, it looks like there's a fight going on with the rest of the members of Nebula and BIS Esports. It's only 2 members there of Nebula. We saw them exit that situation earlier, losing 2 of their guys on the way. Ooh, over here, Team 4, Extreme Ice NA. Rotating in next to Ventru Inc. Sele. Getting fired on from Yasnaya by that TRG squad. Does get into cover, though. Does find some good positioning here up on these hills. We're able to just break that line of sight. All right, Sinners on Durango. Where the heck is Durango at? Oh, that's out here. And that definitely did not teleport to the person I thought it would. Sinners do end up getting that knock on, or excuse me, that squad wipe on Durango. Looks like they were bridge camping, and they were able to catch Durango as they were trying to cross. We got 14 teams left, 48 overall. You can see this Yasnaya area has quite a few teams close by. Obviously, a lot of cover there, though, too. Definitely going to have that in mind, that there's a potential skirmish popping off over there. North side here as well with Nebula and Extreme Ice, but Nebula is only a 2-man. So I do believe they're trying to play this a little more conservative. But right as I say that, Pixie Dust starts taking long-range shots. No fear whatsoever. And Nebula may try to push up towards Stalber. You see Pixie Dust here in this little trolley. That might not be a bad move. I guess it depends on what the next zone shift does, but yeah, we'll see if that pays off for them or not. All right, over here, BIS Esports. Let's see what's going down with these guys. All right. So we do have Sinners coming in over here on the west side, moving in towards XS here. Team 11, known as the Apex Predators, but I'm pretty sure this is the clan tag for Extreme Slayers, who became Control. I don't really know about how all this is working. For now, I guess I'm just going to refer to them as the Apex Predators when I see them, but that XS tag is absolutely going to throw me off. I've called out Extreme Slayers multiple times, and usually that's exactly what my brain goes to when I read XS. All right, Apex Predators here, peeking in that direction, but I don't think they've outright seen these Sinner members. I think they may have seen them when they were moving up there in their vehicles, but no shots being exchanged between those two just yet. We do have Royals of War and OGs coming close to one another out here on the southwest side of the zone. Cole here on this hill, feeding that information to their teammates, letting them know there's a team nearby. OG's now moving straight in towards the chefs. Kotri and crew, they're actually going to pull over here and take this compound nearby. Cole is going to back off a little bit too. We got about 13 seconds until that next zone closes, and they'll have a good idea of where these teams are going to be headed, where we can expect to see our next skirmishes bust out. 3, 2... All right, next zone is shown, and look how much of that zone is touching the water. It's going to encompass all of Severny, basically all of shooting range. And here we go. Kotri from Old Gangsters gets his tire blown out, gets 2 of his tires taken out. All right, that is Chefs in the distance that were taking those shots. And look how many teams are coming close to one another now. We got BIS over there, moving straight in towards Extreme Ice. Extreme Ice in a good spot. 99 does end up getting the knock and thirst on Insane. TRG, Hate, the solo member of the Real Gangsters in here. They do still have 4 of their members, though, and you can see they're probably going to be heading in this direction, too. Oh, this east side of the zone is not looking friendly. We got Scout moving in and gets knocked out of that vehicle. Sele gets the knock and the thirst. Yeah, Severny just looks absolutely toxic right now. 4 different teams sitting in there. Hate from TRG gets a nade dropped over on the team next to them. We got C-Red, who was moving through, did take a few shots from that Ventrue Inc. squad, but going to be able to regroup with the rest of their squad. Over here, we got Rigged Esports moving right up on Old Gangsters. Kotri is taken down, as is his teammate, Kiddu. And Nav moving away from that, going to try to find somewhere else to find cover. And it's going to be on this roadside, pretty out there. Hello, Bikram. Welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you here with us tonight. Hope you're doing well. That goes to the rest of you guys tuning into the stream here tonight. So glad to have you here with us. Once again, I am your host, Beansbrigade. Do me a favor, if you guys have not already, make sure you hit that like button on the video. Extreme Ice taking great shots there towards OG, and they do get that knock and thirst on Kiddu. BIS on Sinners, and you can just see we got teams left and right trying to YOLO their way in to find a safe area. Nebula right now going for that compound there. Pixie Dust gets lit up, not quite able to get in. Sinners still here as a full squad. As is Extreme Ice. TRG moving over. And may end up pushing BIS from their side. We'll definitely see over here. Extreme Ice taking shots at that Sinners squad. Control coming in from behind. Still 14 teams left, 41 overall. Next zone does shift inwards, and it's just going to close tighter around 70, forcing teams inwards. I like Royals of War's position out here. They've got some decent spot they're holding on to, decent cover, although they are in somewhat of a lower area. Somebody could also grab that glider. Would love to see the glider get grabbed and used. Oh, look at Chaos's HP over there. Just barely got out of that. Just a very small smidgen of HP left here. Alright, Skylord on Chefs. And that's Chefs that try to YOLO in. Over here, we got Royals of War and Apex Predators looking at one another. Sake. Trying to get some shots there. We got XI also taking shots over at Control. Chaos goes down, and XS over here. We're holding on to this Hailer, getting looked at from multiple angles. Chaos is going to get finished off. Mofo goes down. And XS not looking too good here. I think Chances and Deadly. Deadly was able to get out of that. Chances is the last one standing out here. Alright, moving back in towards Sev real quick just to see what's going on. If we missed anything, we do have Scarface from Sinners down. Ventru Inc. pushed on this side of Sev. Axial gets hit with a nice nade from Sook. Let's see if these guys do choose to push it. Jess got knocked by one of the Extreme Ice members here. They were just taking shots. We see Jas and Sook both down. Kayla gets taken down with a nice set of shotties there. Nice set of shotty rounds. Sad. The last one from Ventru, just trying to stay alive here. Just trying to not be an easy target for any of these third parties at the same time. And here we go. They're going to re-push this now. Oh, they both about traded the same amount of damage. And Sad is going to go ahead and pull out this nade. Considered it, and it goes down. Sinners will get that squad wipe over here. We got Extreme Ice that have pushed up here on Chefs. 1086 looks like they're the last one standing, trying to heal up ASAP. Does get that off, back up to 75% HP. Gonna throw another molly here, not allowing Extreme Ice to push them easily. Chef's back is completely exposed right now. And as I say that, they're just able to avoid catastrophe. Oh no, Skylord threw that nade. He's so lucky that it didn't do more damage to them. It looked like it bounced off the roof when he was throwing it, the lower roof. Or the lower ceiling, I should say. Here they come. Good effort there from 1086, but Extreme Ice just too strong with that push. We're down to 8 teams left overall, 23 remaining, 23 individual players remaining. We got Rigged Esports here over on the west side, out in the wilderness, out in these plains, trading shots with Royals of War. 2 full 4-man teams. Right as I say that, Sake gets lit up by 77K, who's sitting back behind that tree. Good angle. Does look like Spec down there below was looking uphill, taking shots at these guys. Rig got hit. It was one of the XI members actually taking shots in this direction that got a knock on one of those Rigged Esports members. Yep, that's Extreme Ice right now, just staring across the way, really putting some big damage on those guys holding onto that hill. We got Sinners, the Real Gangster, and BIS Esports here, along with Extreme Ice coming out of Severny. And you see they are all going to have to move over towards that west side of zone. Currently, Royals of War has a great hold on that next circle. They've got this solid hill here. They've got good cover. They've got a full 4-man squad, and definitely giving them some advantage points here looking at those facts. We know we're going to see these teams start to move. Extreme Ice getting ready to move on their side, and good to move early and not deal with the big fight here in these city areas, especially if it's out of zone. Let's see what 99's going to do here. Starts getting fired on and tries to jump out. Goes down. Royals of War, just a great hold on that high ground. And you can see Extreme Ice really in trouble. Oh, Skylord not able to do too much there. Look at this position. Royals of War doing just absolute work to these other teams. You almost feel bad for them. Alright, that's it for Extreme Ice. And so it's going to be Royals of War against Sinners here to decide this one. Sinners still has Jazz standing. Jazz not currently going for a revive. Here they come, tossing some nades in the area. Jazz does get one of those heals off. Goes down, and that is it for round 1. Royals of War. I mean, just amazing positioning for them there. They're going to come in dropping 17 total on their way to this chicken dinner in round 1. Nice job, Royals of War. Impressive way to start the day. Second place is going to be Sinners. Sinner with a total of 12 elims, and third place will be Extreme Ice coming in with 10 total. Let's just show off the standings here. All right, here are your stars of the match, guys. Aragod from Royals of War gets that going loud award with 5 defeats. Jash from Sinner gets the best companion with 3 revives, and Cole from Royals of War will get that final elimination for the win. All right, that is 1 round finished up here on day 1 of this group crab, guys. This is the semifinals. Once again, it's our second group of semifinalists going at it to see who is going to make it into that top 8 and make it to the finals. So Royals of War really show that they came out to play here in round 1. 17 total. Really nice way to begin it. That's obviously going to give them a lot in the standings as well. We should have some live score points here, or excuse me, some live scores once we do get back from the break, guys. So we'll show that off, talk a little bit about what the leaderboard's looking like. And yes, we will see you here soon for the start of round 2 on Erangel. Stick around, guys. All right, back to it, guys. Round 2. Plane is in the sky. Let's go see what we are looking at here. Plane path coming in from the north there. Almost dead middle in the north, coming down to the southeast side. And we got a few teams that have gone for Cabrera off the rip. It's going to be Sinner, NRG, and Seventh Sky Official. 61-525 gets a knock on Souk there. All right, so Sinner are going to be able to get their res off over there. Just keeping an eye on the other fights that are potentially breaking out here soon. Durango and Royals of War. Nebula and Ventru in a fight out here. Ventru will lose one early on. We got Chefs, Ventru, Nebula all kind of landed near each other out there outside of Los Leones. Let's see what 1086 is looking at over here. We have a potential 1v1. Nah, that's not happening just yet. Outside of Pozo, we do have Team 6 and Rigged Esports. 1086 is going to back off that and just go regroup with the rest of his team. Let's go over here. We definitely want to check out this hot area that's going on. CJ, thank you so much for the sub, as well as Deadly NA. Welcome to the gang, guys. All right, nothing popping off down to the south just yet, so we are going to stay here right in the area. Energy as a 3-man pushing into this building. Gagan in here is getting full scent on. Uh-oh. This could get dangerous soon. Oh, Gagan, nice shot there. Immediately going to jump out and maybe re-push from outside. Comes the rest of Sinner, or at least one other member to support. Spec does end up getting picked up. Oh, Gagan goes down. Oh, Scarface with the S12 going off. Gets the double knock. NRG down to one member now. Spec. Chefs and Nebula in a fight as well. Saw them land near each other outside of Los Leones. It's probably we're gonna pop to next. Ventru and Chefs also. Good shots from Spec. Gets the knock on Scarface there. Oh, Spec just caught that edge of Gagan there. Great shots, without question. That was a great push. Solo member, and he gets the knock and thirst on Souk. Sinner is down to one member. They did really well first round, but they are down to a solo here in match 2. Just peeking at the map real quick, make sure we don't have anything else going on right now. I mean, this situation over here with Chefs still going on right now. And True and them Axial moving around, trying to find a better angle. Starting to get fired on, needs to be careful. Trying to keep an eye on where this next big fight is going to break out at. Seven Sky has moved out of Cobreria, so we may see Spec and this last member of Sinners end up trading blows, although you see Jas is not really looking in that direction. I think both these two teams are going to live to fight another day. True is still kind of moving in that direction towards Royals of War. But yeah, guys, a lot of open space right now between these teams. This next zone shift should really start to force some fights. As of right now, we have teams creeping close to one another. Looking at this squad right here, BI's Esports, as they move past Chefs. Looks like they are staying low, though, and we probably won't see a big fight erupt between them two. But I'm also watching this situation right here. Extreme Ice over here moving in towards Chefs. That zone's about to close too in about 5 seconds. All right, there we go. It is going to move down to the southwest side of the zone right now. And where do you guys see this going next? This is definitely going to be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams out here on the northeast side. Oh, AGGV2 was actually able to make it into this round. They weren't there in the first one. Let's see if that does kind of affect their play style at all, affect their points at the end of the day. There we go. They're moving in, and they do have XS right next to him. Apex Predators here. Shots right now. Extreme Ice able to get one knock on this crew here. Fofo is done-ish. Not going to be able to get picked up. And Apex Predators will be down to a 3-man after that. Ooh, look over here. Silence pulling up not too far away from Team 6 and Old Gangsters. We also have Rigged Esports and 7 Sky Official out there. Kidu, I think I was actually just looking at Kidu over there. Yep, Kidu is down. Was peeking out on this roadside, and they made him pay for that. All right, Nav was able to get Kidu picked up. They've got their vehicle. Can they make it out of here with that full 4-man of Silence looking down at him? We got Extreme Ice going at it with Chefs out here just a little bit, or to the northeast of zone, I should say. Yeah, I'll top over to that real fast and see. Chefs and Extreme Ice have traded off. Soka and BBQ are the last ones standing from this team. Here we go. Ooh, Team 6 in control going at it. Soka goes down. Good shots there. Rushy forced BBQ back with a nice flank there. All right, let's see. T6 in control here. Got to check out Control. Big love for this organization here. I've done a lot of work with them in the past. Yayita is low. Should be able to get picked up. Dari and Lady also standing. Leo Murray is down. Oh, Dari goes down. Lady gets the res off. At least over here, so... Still inside that building, just trying to defend that area. Lady goes down. Leo Marie coming in. Oh, not able to finish off Starboy there. Good squad wipe for T6. All right, Silence up here, moving in on OGs. Katana got the knock on Nav. Looks like it threw a nade as they were pushing. On Nick. Prodi does get a knock on Nick. Gonna go down afterwards. Actually gets the double knock. Sin is down too. Prodi finally goes down to Katana. Kidu tried to push Emperador with a beautiful nade to stop them in their tracks. Katri now, the last member from Old Gangsters, trying to peek at these guys from the hill, was immediately seen and fired on. And I believe Katri's just gonna have to leave the area. Let's see. Will they decide to push it? I don't think they can. No, they're just going to go wide. You see that zone did just shift. It's going to go towards the west side of the map right now. Rigged Esports and 7 Sky Official exchanging fire. Katri midair right now was taking shots. But it looks like they will be able to get out of that. Royals of War and AGG V2. That's here outside of Los Leones. Royals of War taking shots northward. They were able to get the knock on Yurei here. We'll see if they can get picked up. I think they will be able to get picked up. Katana on Prati. That's... Oh no, that Prati was already down. That's Prati getting finished off. We do have Durango going at it with another squad as well right now. I was trying to see where that was. It's over there against the Real Gangsters. For now, Royals of War, looking at them take shots at AGG V2 as they're moving past this south side of zone. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. Going to be some skirmishes out here, almost guaranteed soon. Damage there. Not enough to get the knock, though. You can see TRG are just going to be moving their vehicles in a little bit of a safer area. Oh, but as I say that, C-Red gets knocked out of that buggy. So yes, 16 teams, 46 remaining coming into this fourth stage, and you see we have a lot of teams in very close proximity. Mostly teams just holding on to compounds, taking long-range pop shots at one another, but I do have a feeling we're going to see one of these teams try to full send it on another one of those, on a different team's compound. Maybe even about to happen over here. We got BIS sitting right above Extreme Ice, and yeah, I think this is getting ready to happen. Jiter gets knocked. Oh, that member goes down. Dafter. Ventru Inc. from behind doing some damage. I do believe it's them taking shots in this area. Yes. Ventru has pushed up, while Sad did. They're backing up a little bit. Axial still looking in that direction. BIS actually able to get out of that bell. Good move there as a solo. They're able to move away from that. Royals of War on Kotri, that last member of Old Gangsters. That's it for Old Gangsters. They get squad wiped, take 15th place overall in round 2. Oh, we have Durango and AGG V2 next to each other too. Just as I said that, that pops up on the kill feed. Oh, Quatch got lit up there. Brooklyn goes down as well. Josh able to get a knock on one of these members. Let's see what Hua is going to be doing here. They got the res off on Brooklyn, but Josh and Quatch are going to be finished off out there. Durango loses 2 quickly in that exchange. Ventru going at it with somebody else. Emperador got knocked by Brooklyn. Let's see what's happening over here. We do have these 2 teams right next to each other. Extreme Ice, Skylord hurting, Ventru Inc., Exil, and Sella are down. And you can see Sad09 from Ventru able to clean things up to get that squad wipe and win the fight for the rest of their team. Over here, Rigged Esports taking big shots towards the east there on that hill. And Cyrus goes down. Good shots from Nick. Great return shots. No cover whatsoever. Nick did end up getting knocked and thirsted by another one of those teammates, but still good shots. Royals of War, the ones who got the win round 1. Pretty strong finish. Let's see if they can duplicate that, come out with another one. They're looking to at least get in this top 10 right now. Seven Sky and Ventru. Seven Sky is third party in that situation we watched earlier. Royals of War come in and quickly finish up the last members of Durango. Seven Sky on Nebula. Nebula just got finished off. 9 teams left, 24 overall. Royals of War moving in towards AGG V2. The last 2 members, Leo and Parse. Leo, good shots on Aragod. Parse takes down Cole. Royals of War in trouble right now. They got 1 left standing. And what a defense here by AGG V2. Holding on to this compound very, very well. Leo's going to come out here. Shots coming in this direction right now. Oh, Leo takes down Sake. And Aragod, the last one standing. Leo needs to be careful. Was getting fired on to my right here. Parse goes down. Good shots from Aragod. Leo staying low, watching. And I think this is going to work against AGG V2 here. Leo did have to give that up. And is fully visible now by those teams across the way. Leo is going to get finished off. Royals of War will stay alive for now. Aragod trying to find a path to zone that's not going to get him completely Swiss cheesed up. Is he able to find it here? Going to jump out, get below that vehicle to use it as cover. It was TRG and I believe Team 6 over here that were putting big shots in that direction. You can see 7 teams left, 15 overall. Nobody holding on to the middle of zone right now. The Real Gangsters, yeah, T6 right here within striking distance, with T6 holding on to this high ground right above them. And Aragod does move up, finds another little hill for cover. Royals of War still in this one. Silence getting ready to move up. They are going to have to give up this little compound and move forward, although there's some decent little foothills here for cover. Ventru against Rigged Esports. And Cyrus is down, needs the help of his teammates to get back up. Ventru coming in from the south side. Sad holding on to this hill. Sele and Axiel already moved up, and they do have position in zone at the moment. Oh, gets crushed trying to fly in there. Starboy's the last one standing, and that is it for Team 6. We're down to 5 teams left overall. Aragod getting fired on by Sele, who missed their shots. Aragod in the blue now, going to go down here soon unless they heal, and that is it. The blue will take them out. Silence pushes up on Rigged Esports. Katana goes down, and Ventru has a good view from behind him. Sad and Sele go down back to back. This is actually your top 3, guys. It's Team 20, the Real Gangsters, Team 20... Our Team 20, the Real Gangsters, Team 7, Ventru Inc., and Team 17, Silence. Axiel looking for a nade on those 2. Did do some good damage and finishes them off, and I think it's going to be a 1v2 to decide this one. No, Silence was able to get the res off, so it's a 2v1 on their side with them having the advantage. Yes, you see Sad got knocked over there, so Axiel, the lone member, but they've got a pretty good hold on zone right now. Their position, they can absolutely hold these guys off if they can just kind of get ahead of them, which what they're looking to do right now, but need to be careful moving up this hill. You see they want to go for that res right now. They're going to fall back, go for it. I think they're going to be visible going for this, though. No, that hill is just covering them. I'm very surprised that Silence were not able to see them because, yeah, it's because they're kind of in the low ground themselves. All right, so we're going to have a good 2v2 to decide this one. Sad and Axiel moving in to this safe zone. Here we go. Silence grabbing their vehicle. They're going to use some smoke too. And here comes Sin, who kind of crashed the vehicle. It was like a weird divot, made the car just sort of stop in its tracks. Tana is low, gets almost fully covered by that smoke, but not enough. Sin now got hit hard by Axial, trying to heal through it. Axial's not going to allow it. And that is going to be it for round 2. Ventrue Inc. grabbing a solid victory there, putting up 11 elims on their way to this chicken dinner. Second place will be Silence, putting up 4 total. And third place will be The Real Gangster with 3. Nice job there, Ventrue. Way to play it. Great job locking down that last zone and really preventing these other teams from having a chance, from being able to push towards that middle area, from being able to flank around on them. All that good stuff. Well played, Ventrue. All right, here are your stars of the match, folks. Sad from Ventrue gets the Going Loud award with 5 defeats. Sad will also get the best companion with 5 revives. And Sad will also get that final elimination for the win. One player taking all 3 stars of the match. That is definitely well earned there. Nice job, Sad, and nice job, Ventrue Inc. All right, folks. You already know the deal. We're going to go ahead and get set up for the next round. That next one is going to be on Sandhawk Match 3. We'll see about the live scores. I think there's been, I think we are maybe not having them tonight. Either way, if we do have them, I'll present them on stream. If not, we're just going to have to kind of use our imagination or use our deduction skills to figure out who's at the top right now. We know for a fact that our winners of last round, Royals of War, they were taken out a little bit early this round. Ventrue coming in, not putting up nearly as many as them from round 1 as Royals of War, but they did put up a good... What was that? That's going to be 22 points for them from this one. So, yes, they're going to be up there in those top, or in those that top leaderboard as well. For now, guys, we're going to go ahead and just get set up for that next one, and we'll see you here soon for the start of round 3. All right, folks, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into it. Teams are jumping out of the plane right now in match 3 on Sandhawk. Let's go ahead and have a look at this one. Plane path coming in from the southwest, going straight up to the north central side. We already got a few teams heading straight towards Sami. It's going to be Durango. Durango, NRG, and Nebula. But I think Durango are going to be the ones going straight to Sami, with NRG kind of landing in the immediate area close by. Elsewhere, we got OGs and Silence getting ready to hot drop on boot camp. Love to see that. And here we go. OGs do land on that middle building. Over here, we got Control, AGG V2, Team 6, and BIS looking like they're going to land together. We'll see, though. Some might be landing a little sooner than others. right, nothing happened here just yet. But you know we got a close eye, especially on that kill feed. I'm going to let that kind of pull me around. Nav and crew just holding on to this very center of the area. Just looking to get some free shots where they can. Silence doing the exact same thing. And gonna expect them to spread out here soon. Control just lost one of their members. And you see we got Prodi here holding on to the right flank right now, making sure that they are not moving over. Ooh, AGG V2 as well as Durango. Fate is able to get a knock and Thirst. And over here, Team 6 and AGG. This is a big fight breaking out. Leo is down from AGG V2 on Team 6 side. You don't have anybody down just yet. And NRG actually down to just 2 members left after losing Fate. And you hate to see that. That is going to be a tough one. Oh, this member went all the way across the map from Spec. All right, Yissis from Team 6 got knocked. Ure and Gallo, the last 2 from AGG standing. Nice shots there from Ure. And that is it. AGG V2 will win. Gallo had a nice position behind. Really helped out his teammate there. That other opponent they were going against did not expect shots from the side. And yes, they will get out of that with a full 4-man squad. Nice job, AGG V2. Zone has shifted. You see the first zone is going all the way to the northwest side. Still have Silence and OGs here. As I say that, though, Kidu gets a knock right on this player that we were jumping to. Looking for some kind of angle. Sin got knocked, but you see back up to full strength. Emperador laying down. And gets shot in the back. Royals of War appear in the area. And Sake got hit right after taking those shots. And you got to think maybe they'd have been a little more effective if they had more teammates nearby to support. Oh, over here, Extreme Ice and Nebula, as well as Chefs and Ventru going at it. And Star-Lord sitting here from behind, or Skylord, excuse me. Nice nade, takes down Opium in there. Nice push there. Extreme Ice do get the squad wipe on Nebula. That fight over here in boot camp is continuing. Silence after they got hit in the back. It looks like OGs did decide to press this. Nice shot there. Prodi takes down Nick. that is going to be it there, ladies and gentlemen. OGs will take out Silence there. Sake from Royals of War did get rezzed. BIS and TRG. Where is that at? Oh, over here. This is happening just outside of Bonn. The last one from BIS Esports will get squad wiped there. The real gangsters take them out. Oh, Durango and Apex Predators here. You see Durango getting gate kept for sure. Apex Predators holding on to this hill. Josh, the last one from this team, looking in. Get some shots there on Fofo. Fofo's on tripping. And deciding if he wants to grab that vehicle to get out of there. All right, Seven Sky and Extreme Ice about to run into each other. Josh is a solo here. Not going to expect them to be able to easily get a squad wipe. Nothing against Josh. But we're going to come back to that for sure. See if we can catch this other fight, the beginnings of this other fight happening. Keeping an eye down here to the south. Chefs and NRG, two solos next to one another out there. Spec did end up losing his number 3. Oh, no, never mind. 61 is still alive here. Where the heck are they at? He started out here in Cal, made it all the way over here to the west. 61 covering a lot of mileage here in this match 3. Still no big fights breaking out just yet. Teams are really just looking for position, looking for good spots to hold on to as that next shift approaches. Looking at Extreme Ice as I say that. You see they're right here, right at the crossroads. And it looks like they may be getting fired on by Royals of War, maybe? It actually, I think it's Seven Sky up here on this hill. Yes, it is Seven Sky official looking down on them from here. Next zone getting ready to shift, and it's going to force some movement here between these teams. Most likely force some conflict as well. All right, Royals of War actually heading across the river here. Going to try to push Extreme Ice, I think. Well, actually, Cole's sitting here on the water level. Maybe just sitting here trying to see if he hears any footsteps, give his teammates some good info on what's happening. Good scout move for sure. All right, see Red moving over here, and you see they are not far from AGG V2. AGG V2 still a full four-man squad, but you see they are pretty separated here. Scout gets that knock on Gallo. Sinners coming into the area right now too, and that Royals of War fight and Extreme Ice battle is approaching slowly. Scout gets lit up by Jazz. Could not see them, but they sure could see him. Nice shots from Jazz. Gallo gets thirsted right afterwards. We're gonna jump back to that. I do want to see if this is gonna take off or not. Cole has moved up. You see they're sitting in position right above Extreme Ice's compound. I wonder if Cole can see Skylord over there. I can see Skylord literally from, I guess not from Cole's POV, but... Oh, Cole with a strong push takes down Rushy. Skylord goes down right afterwards. Aragod goes down next to Robert. Robert goes down to Cole's nade. Beautiful nade from Cole. And Aragod, or excuse me, it's 99 scrambling to get this res off. And I think we may have some folks coming in from behind as well, but I'm not exactly sure. 99 took big damage between these two buildings. Goes down to a beautifully tossed nade from Cole. Skylord, last one here. Knock on one, but that is it. Royals of War, the winners of round one, come in and get that nice squad wipe on Extreme Ice. Next zone does shift up here to the north. It's going to be covering that bridge. And we got Sinners and Rigged Esports about to meet up. You see Jazz has already been knocked. That does give Rigged Esports a little bit of an advantage in this situation. They're also getting fired on across the way by Control. That's Team 16. Snessie not able to hit any shots on Gagan there. I thought at least a few of those would hit. But, nope, nope, nope. The southwest side of zone is going to get very intense here soon. If these 3-4 teams all decide to go this path where the road is, I'm just wondering how that's going to look. Sishir moving up. TRG on OG. That's over here. Kiddu will get thirsted right afterwards. TRG holding on to this island here. Putting shots on these teams as they move northwards. And right as I say that, Sishir and crew start getting fired on from the east. Check out what Control is looking at. Team 16 here. Durango on AGG V2. AGG V2 moved way around. We saw them up to the northeast. They're down here to the southwest now. Aragod gets a knock on one of those not Extreme Slayers, Apex Predators members. Doki with a nice angle here. Catches Parse, gets hit right in the back afterwards by AGG V2, one of their other members. Not even sure where they hit him from. All right, next zone does shift over here towards the northwest island, and you see Control, Team 16, looking really good after that. They're one of the few teams that do have a nice spot in, a nice compound here in zone. Looking at Royals of War to the south, who are focused on TRG. They get some good damage on them. Sasuke from 7 Sky tried to jump off that cliff. I guess Venom goes down right afterwards. Sasuke and Venom both donished. Over here, Rigged Esports and Sinner right next to one another. Rigged holding on to, holding underneath this bridge. Scarface goes down next. Sinner only has Gagan left, who's down here to the south of the bridge, deep in blue right now. This is 5th zone too. TRG hitting Rigged Esports over here. Cyrus, the last one. And Cyrus goes down. Gagan finishes him off. And then I believe Gagan's going to go down right afterwards to that zone. Yes, as I expected. Durango here still has one member outside in the blue. Apex Predator still has a solo here as well. There's actually a few solos. NRG still has one as well. Does look like we're due for a nice fight between Control and Royals of War here soon. Royals of War down to just 2 members. Control holding on to 3. Top 6 situation. So it tells you there's a few solos. 3 solos at least. 4 solos, actually. This year, looking out there towards Royals of War, has a nice angle. Chances gets hit by a Royals of War member. They're coming into this one. They have 12 limbs right now. Team 10 Royals of War. Very impressive total there. Control coming in with 1, but they are looking to get a first place overall here, which would definitely give them a few extra points, help push them up the leaderboard a bit. And look at that. Royals of War got hit hard. Sake goes down. Cole, the last one from that team. Oh, Dari got hit in the back by Energy. Lady and Leo Marie have to move quickly. Not going to be able to save their teammate, but should be able to get a nice finish here. Let's see if this works out. And Lady will finish off that last member. And I think they may not be able to get this res off. Let's see. Royals of War are going to push this. Sake pushes up to this building. Does Lady have enough time? I don't know. Gets hit in this, on the side here. Nice knock. Lady with the DBS. And the nade from Sake will finish it off. Beautifully tossed nade. Goes on the other side of that fence and does finish off Team Control to get the win for Royals of War. They're going to drop 14 limbs here in round 3. That's another double-digit finish for them. And they are absolutely feeling it right now. 2 wins overall. No question, they are our #1 team in the standings after seeing another performance like that. GG's to them. Second place will be Team Control with 3 total limbs. Third place will be Energy Galaxy, also with 3. Most of these other teams did not put up a whole lot of limbs. There's a lot of like smaller skirmishes popping off, and we do have a few teams like right around 3, 4, 5 elims. But you see Royals of War really took off, really got themselves a good total there, and are absolutely going to start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack with this performance that they're putting on here tonight. All right, here are your stars of the match, folks. Sake from Royals of War gets to go on the ladder war with 8 defeats. Cole gets the best companion with 2 revives. And Sake, also from Royals of War, will get that final elimination for the win. Good stuff here, guys. Absolutely 3 great rounds in the books. We do have 1 more on Erangel to round out this day 1 of the Crab Group. Our second group of semifinalists. Remember, top 8 are the ones who advance to the finals from this one. We don't quite have live scores, but there's definitely going to be scores posted at the end. So if you guys are curious, if you're not already in that Ghost Events server, I will have that link out there. That is where you can check out all the information related to this and where those results will be posted after this is all finished. But for now, we are going to go ahead and get set up for this 4th and final round on Erangel, and we'll see y'all here soon for the start of that one. Oh, we are back at it, guys. Welcome back, and we do have some live scores for y'all. Let's check it out here. Royals of War, as expected, leading the charge. Look how many points they are ahead of the next closest team. That is impressive. 36 points ahead of our next closest competitor. I believe that's 36 points. Very nice start to this semifinals for Royals of War. Sinners in second place with 26 overall. Ventrue and Extreme Ice tied in third with 25. And you see Real Gangster in fourth with 22. That's about the cutoff right there. And I think we know who is going to be leading the charge after day one. Almost guaranteed it's going to be Royals of War unless we see Sinner or one of these other teams really show off and go out. But yeah, it remains to be seen. For now, guys, we're having a look at what's going on here in match four. Plane path coming in from the north, going straight down to the south. We got a few teams already landing in. Nebula and Extreme Ice out there. And we got a few teams heading in for Pachinki. It looks like it's going to be Royals of War. They're confident right now. They are the number one, ahead by 40 points. They know they can go out here and frag out potentially. They have that safety net that the other teams do not. Silence landing in. OG's landing in. The Real Gangster landing in. Nice shots there from Jesse. Nick goes down. Emperador here trying to help out the squad. Sin is low. Does go down. Emperador, the last one from Silence, going for this res right now. That is it. Silence will get squad wiped by Royals of War quickly. We're going to get another 4 points out of that exchange. And these guys are on a tear without question. As I say that, the Real Gangster, they get a knock on Aragod, and they're going to finish them off. Royals of War down to 3 members. Cole is low as well here. Jesse on Kidu. Nav on Jesse. Sake coming over here looking for an angle on OGs. We got Control and AGG V2 in a fight right now as well. Oh, Prati takes down Sake, and it's going to be just Cole left standing from Royals of War, going for this res on Jesse. And TRG all pushing this compound, or this building at the same time. Oh, Jesse does get the knock on Jet. That is going to be that for them. Royals of War will be eliminated early on here. They are going to get a few limbs added to their total, though. They're going to have a good amount of points. And them and OG are gearing up for a fight now, too. OGs have 2 members left. Prati and Kotri going against 3 members of the Real Gangster. Nice shots there. Prati able to catch that member down the lane, down that alley. Kotri is down. OG's in a 1v2 situation now. Nice shots from Prati. Gets the DBS midair. 1v1 to decide the winner of Pachinki. That is all she wrote. The Real Gangster will take out old gangsters for the win. So new gen taking out the old gen. All right, Energy and Team 6. Energy in a little bit of trouble there. We get there just as they get squad wiped. Yissus, a little bit of insult to injury there. Firing on the crates. Rigged Esports out here next to Floodtown with chefs nearby. Ventrue and AGG V2 outside of Farm down there. That's not quite popping off just yet. And then Sinner, Extreme Ice, and Nebula. Nebula did just get knocked by one of these Sinner members. Rest of Rigged Esports moving over towards the Floodtown area. Chefs here with just a 3-man crew. It's actually just BBQ and 1086 in Floodtown, though. Oh, it looks like Rigged may have lost one of their members here. Oh no, they're back. Snessie came back just in time, it looked like. $14 teams left, 51 overall remaining, guys. Looking over here, Control, Lady, and Leo Marie both got taken out early on in this one. So Yayita and Dottie, the last two standing. We'll see if they're able to get another top 3 finish. XI against Nebula. And that is Rushy over here taking shots from the hill in between Hospital and South Georgie. Durango in Team 6. An eye on these this situation out in Roz too with Chefs and Rigged Esports. Over here, Sinner has moved into or moved towards that Hospital hill, and Gagan moving in, gonna try to take some shots down there towards Extreme Ice. Oh, Rushy gets hit. Good shots from Gagan. Rushy gonna be able to fall back. Well, as I say that, another XI member goes down. That's 99 that's down now. And Extreme Ice, definitely a little bit of trouble here. Let's see, Sinner is moving around. Robert is going to have to take on these two members by themselves if this is where they're pulling up. Yes, it's Sook and Scarface. Here we go. Oh, great shot from Scarface. Timed it perfectly with that QBZ. It's going to be just Robert here. Robert pops out and takes down Sook. Misses those shots somehow. Needs to reload quickly. The rest of the team is aggressively pushing this. Nice shot. Saw him, or predicted he was going to be sitting there behind the door. There's the third party as well. It looks like we may have Nebula third party in this. Robert gets the knock on Jazz. Well-placed nade there. Threw that like at the start of that exchange. You see it was well-placed. Robert going to go out here and push it to finish him off. Extreme Ice gets that squad wipe there on Sinners. Good play, Robert. Good play. Nebula over here is a full 4-man taking position above that compound. And definitely going to be a tough one for Robert to get out of if they do decide to push it. Ventru going against AGG V2. Robert actually got some damage there on Mai. Robert only has one clip left in this S12. Ventru and AGG V2. I definitely want to check that out as that fight starts to begin. But I'd also like to see how this is going to finish too. Looks like Ventru just took out most of AGG V2. Parse was not with the rest of the team and does live to fight another day. Robert now getting full scent on. Sees Mai up there in the second story, or on the second story of this other building. Robert takes a little bit of damage there. Going to throw out a nade. Oh, and that is it. Robert gets taken out there. Nice push by Nebula. All right, the real gangster coming over here. They just got a knock on one of the BIS Esports members. They lost Insane, but they still do have 3 members standing and in the area. Teams left, 35 remaining overall here in this match 4 of day 1 with these semifinals going on. Absolutely been some great battles across the board, but no question Royals of War have really stolen the show. They did end up getting taken out early on though, which leaves it wide open for some of these other lower teams to come in and potentially move up on that leaderboard. Remember, it's only the top 8 that are able to make it in, and we do have 18 teams here, so you do the math, that is only less than half the teams that are going to be able to move forward. And it's matches like this where you know your top dog. Well, I guess the other teams don't know it, but matches like this where the top dogs have been eliminated early on, where these other teams really can come out and shine through, do some big things. Here we go. Arce gets a knock on one, tries to quickly turn to the other, but that is it. They're going to get taken out. Over here, we got Apex Predators and Nebula right next to one another. Chaos here with the 2 SMGs. Gets the knock on my there. Good shots. Pixie Dust is very low. Just trying to heal up real quick. Not be an easy target. Does end up getting knocked out of that vehicle by Chaos. Ben True going against Rigged Esports happening elsewhere. That's over towards the middle of zone. I did want to see if we were going to see this fight conclude here, but it does look like Nebula is going to opt to moving in for better positioning in the middle of zone. Got hit hard by Axial there, who pushes in. Oh, what was 60 FPS doing? Oh, they went down. Look at Snessy's HP though. One tap, literal one tap. Here comes Sad and Siete. I think it's Siete is their name. Alright, Cyrus goes down. Did end up getting a knock before that though, but I believe Siete and Sad are the last 2 from Venture. After that, Chefs are nearby. Doesn't look like they're aiming for a third party, though. Now, Soka, the solo. Oh, their vehicle is stuck right there. You hate to see that. All right, BIS up here to the north, running into another squad. See, Chaos did go down. Bell is going to move their vehicle back off that hill so it's not as easy to hit. And Apex Predators most likely going to lose Chaos here. Unless, well, unless they move up for this right now. I don't think they're aiming to move up just yet, are they? Let's see. No, they've not grabbed vehicles just yet, although there's Fofo grabbing theirs. Bell going to be moving around to the side. And I thought they were going to try to get above Chaos, but it looks like they are just flanking here, trying to find another position to hold on to. Ooh, Dafter here did not even expect them to come out or move this wide. Maybe they were already kind of behind. Nice angle, though. Does end up getting that knock. And that is not what Apex Predators wanted to see. Deadly is the last one standing, barely standing right now. Scrambling to get that heal off. Here comes BIS coming in hot. Deadly gets hit hard with that nade. Good try. Definitely a good try. But BIS Esports comes in aggressively to finish him off. All right, let's see. Ventru pushing in. All right, Siete gets that knock on Sasuke. This is Ventru and Seven Sky official. Seven Sky has a full four-man. Ventru only a duo. Gee, they're still engaging this confidently. Ventru, one of our top 3 teams. I believe they had the number 2 spot locked down. And this performance here already in the top 10 right now with 7 limbs to Siete will definitely help them out. Shishir trying to catch shots on Ventru as they were moving through. All right, so lots of long-range shots traded right now, and this is probably what we're going to see for the most part right now, seeing as this zone is just covered right on top of a wide open plain. These two teams right now have 2 of the best compounds. TRG up to the north also has a nice, pretty nice compound. We're going to see these other teams start to make their moves in here soon. Looking at teams like T6, Durango, Control, Nebula, BIS. Control moving into the area. Yeet, though, was getting fired on. Let's see if they can get through this safely or not. All right, that zone has shifted. And it's going to go over toward the west side over here. Chefs taking shots at control as they're riding past. Able to hit Dottie with a few shots. But not much more than that. I like this position that Control is holding on to over here on the edge. This is in zone. They're going to be using their vehicles for cover. P6 against Durango. And then we got Nebula just ahead of them. This south side is looking a little bit spicy right now. Seven Sky moving all the way around. Look at this little spot they're going to grab up here. They're going to move in right above Control with this. And Venom very low right now. Doki goes down. Venom, the last one standing from this team, does move in there right on top of that TRG member's location. T6 over here in a crazy, crazy fight without question. Durango just ahead of them with Nebula not far. And I think Drejun is the last one standing from this particular team. Yes, you see Control sending big, big shots this way. Opium from Nebula sending shots back. And this is definitely one of the toughest places to have a final circle. Not a whole lot of cover there outside of vehicles that you're bringing yourself, and of course the occasional hay bale. R9K is down. One member left from Nebula. Sad moving up, trying to grab positioning. Let's see if this nade is going to hit. Nice nade. It does get a knock there on Quatch. Josh is just standing right now. Barely has any HP left. Let's see if that hits. No, it does not. Sad is getting pushed from behind by Jader. That is it for Durango. 7 teams left, 11 overall. That's a lot of solos left. Sad does get the knock in a 1v2 scenario now. And look at his HP. Sad goes down. Oh, man. And that is it for Ventru, I think. Yes, it looks like it. Control. This spot that they chose has been paying off for them. They've been pretty well covered. Yayita gonna grab that monster truck and start moving. Dottie has to stay on boots on the ground and just walk in. Let's see if Yayita can find somewhere to hold on to. Jumps out of that vehicle. Does get into a bit of cover behind that hay bale. Soka taking shots. Takes down Dottie. TRG was sitting in the blue. Hate goes down right afterwards to Yayita. This is your top 4, ladies and gentlemen. BIS and Team 6 are the only 2 that have more than 1 member left. It's 2 solos, 2 duos. Nice shots from Yayita. So it's 3 solos and a duo after Team 6 did just lose one of their members. Nice shots from Yeita. Finishes off that last member of T6. And we have a top 3 situation. It's Team 16, Team Control, Team 15, BIS Esports, and Team 3, Nebula. Jider goes down. And Opium holding right onto the middle of that zone. Looking pretty good there. One v 1v1 to decide it. Love to see it, in all honesty. Control, props to them for taking another top 3 here twice in a row. We'll see if they're able to get a chicken dinner out of this, or how this is going to go. It really could go anywhere right now. Nebula holding on to the very middle of the zone. They definitely have a slight advantage because of that, but being right in the middle and having both teams on opposite sides, your back could be exposed. But I got to say, that hay bale could be the difference maker here. Yeita not quite able to see Opium very easily. Opium is going to move in this direction, start taking shots at Yeita, who is sitting here waiting, going to yeet a nade, a smoke right in front of them for better cover. Going to force Opium back, thinking it may be a frag. And you see Bell is just slowly creeping up right now, too. I just want to see, is Yeita in zone? No, actually, the zone is kind of like, well, the edge of it's right about where Yeita is hitting. I think Bell just got in the zone on their side. Here comes Opium jumping out. Yeita runs out of ammo, has to reload. Wisely throws a smoke to give a little more cover, and Opium's sitting in that vehicle. I already know that's exactly what they're doing. They're sitting in a vehicle. Yeita gets the knock there, and it's going to be a 1v1 to decide it. Bell now coming in hot, gets finished off, and Control will grab the win here in the 4th and final round of day 1, putting up 7 total. Yeita doing work as a solo in those, like, that top 5 scenario. It was just them. They played it patient and did a great job of coming out as the last member standing. Nice job to Control again. Second place will be BIS Esports, putting up a total of 7 as well. And Nebula will come in 3rd place with 3. Great job there, Control. TRG putting up a double-digit finish there. 10 limbs, pretty good total. Ventru as well, putting up 11. And that's definitely going to help them out a little bit, solidifying that number 2 spot that they were able to obtain after the first 3 rounds. All right, let's have a look at our stars of the match, guys. Siete from Ventru. I think it's Siete. Pretty sure that 7's meant to be a T. Gets the going ladder war with 9 defeats. Orejon from T6 gets the best companion with 3 revives. And Yeita from Control gets that final elimination for the win, as we just saw. All right, so we're going to have a look at what our results were after that last one, guys. Give me 1 second. Let's do this. Have a look at our leaderboard. We are going to be having the final results here soon, but let's keep this up for a second here. We do know that Ventru actually thought they were number 2 spot. They were the number 3 spot. But that gives them a good amount of points there. They did end up getting 11 total. So I do think that they were able to pass Sinners there in the leaderboards to grab that number 2 spot. Extreme Ice got taken out a little bit early. Team Control, the number 1 finishers there after that one, were in 11th place. And they did end up getting themselves another 17 points off of that. So that is going to be, what, 28? That's going to put them right up there near the top, at least in the top 5, in my opinion. But of course, we're going to have to see what these updated results are looking like first. And I do think I just received them. I did indeed, guys. They're about to be updated right now. Let's see if this goes as smoothly as I'm anticipating in terms of how it updates. And minimize a little bit. That's okay, though. All right, so as you see here, these are the results after today's matches, after all 4 of them. Shout out to Yogi for finishing these last one up, and Christy for doing the scoring earlier on. Yes, we can see that Team Control did end up taking 6th place overall after that one. Extreme Ice were able to just stay ahead of them. You can see right now the difference between 1st and 2nd place is 30 points overall. Royals of War really solidifying themselves in that number 1 spot overall. It's going to be tough for some of these teams to challenge them and outright grab that spot, at least in one match. It's going to take some work, and day 2 is definitely where they're going to have to put that work in. But yes, guys, for now, these are the teams that would be moving forward if it were to end today. BIS Esports in 8th place, Team 6 and 7th, Team Control in 6th, Extreme Ice NA in 5th, Sinner in 4th, Real Gangster in 3rd, Ventru in 2nd, Royals of War in 1st. But guys, like I said, 4 more matches ahead of us tomorrow. More questions are going to be answered. We're going to see if any of these lower teams are able to chase a spot there in that number 8 spot or in that top 8 spot. And yeah, give us some good finales here. I really want to see some of these underdogs come out and perform day 2. I'll be cheering for you guys here on the sideline. But yes, that is our results after day 1, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. It was a lot of fun bringing you guys all the action. We do have one more day of action tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you all tune in for that one. It is going to be our finale, and we'll know exactly who is going to be here in this final round coming next week. All right, remember, it's top 8 from this lobby, top 8 from the group Mermaid lobby. And yes, we'll give you guys all the updates as we get more information on that, as we get an idea of who is going to be moving forward in this lobby. All right. Well, yeah, guys, again, thank you all so much for tuning in. You all have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will see y'all tomorrow night, 7 p.m. sharp, for our last day of the semifinal coverage.